right, people, settle in, settle in.
Excuse me, would you care to dance?
To this?
Yes, this is good.
Just 'cause you play it cool, don't think you got me fooled tonight. Alright. Don't ask me to stay. Don't think you got it made, no, no. You're wrong. 'Cause you can't fake it anymore. I know what you're waiting for. I should turn away and walk right out that door because love is a lie. With that look in your eye, love is a lie. With that look in your eye, so why even try? Just 'cause you play it cool, don't think you got me fooled tonight. Alright. I'm not another of your one-night stands. I'm not another of your so-called plans. This is where the party ends. 'Cause you know what you're waiting for. You can't fake it anymore. I should turn away and walk right out that door because love is a lie. With that look in your eye, love is a lie. With that look in your eye, so why even try? Love is a lie. With that look in your eye, love is a lie. With that look in your eyes, so why even try? No, I don't want to scare you guys, but I'm gonna give it to you straight about Jason. Piz? Hey, Piz, where's the corkscrew? Piz?
Alright, guys. We're going to get started up here in just a second. I'm going to get some more jams for you guys. Why don't y'all get ready? This one goes out to all my Dockin fans! All right, guys, we're going to get started. I got one last little one for you guys. I think everybody's going to know this jam, and after this, we're going to get the show started. I want everybody on their feet. I want everybody screaming and yelling. Here we go. That 70s show.
Hanging out down the street, the same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do. I talk to you. We're all alright. We're all alright. Oh, Wisconsin.
Oh my God. What do you guys think? What's going on, people? Christian Hannah Horror here. We're ready, guys. We're doing Jason Lives tonight. Oh my God. How is everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? Christian Hannah Horror live and in color. We're here with a live stream of Jason Lives. Turn up. Okay. How about now? Can you guys hear me? How about I guarantee you guys can hear me now. I guarantee it. How is everybody doing? Is my volume good? Is my volume good? Jason Lives, Friday the 13th, Part 6. I know that the comments are a little bit behind. There we go. Dave Vanderhoff is here. Dave is the guy that has won me over because he makes these incredible posts when he's live streaming. When Piz is live streaming and he shows the movies watching and all that. It's always fun. So I told him I need the Instagram treatment. And it's time, guys. We're doing Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Now, the reason I want to do this one, I was not always the biggest fan of this movie. Now I love Jason Lives. I have just grown to really, absolutely, truly love the film. And I'm just absolutely excited to rock out Jason Lives. I know if Drew's here, Drew's here, I see him in the chat. Drew's probably like, Christian, pick the movie on the left, not the one on the right. But we got some love. Jane of He says she loves Friday the 13th, 6. It's her favorite one. Jamie's in here. How you doing, Jamie? Bradley Pierce, Thomas Henry, John McCullough, S. Rose, Horror Fanatic, Vanderhoff. He's ready to rock. Are you guys ready to go? We'll go about 3 or 4 more minutes, and we're going to get the movie started, guys. As you can see, I'm on the menu screen. So I'll get it situated. We're not starting just yet. But let me at least get it on the correct screen. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. I can't wait to rock this movie out. Horror Fanatic, have you seen Martyrs? I don't think so. I don't think so. Heartbreaker's in here. How you doing, Heartbreaker? It's good to see you. Movie Freak 688. How you doing, Movie Freak 688? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's what is today? I'm on Graveyard, so it's like my days start when the next day kind of starts at the same time because I go to work late at night. So when I get done with this, I'm going to work tonight, which kind of sounds bad, but it's really not that bad. I'm kind of used to it. So yeah, what I was gonna say was, I did not always love Jason Lives. Let me fix my camera. Let me see. This thing's a pain in the butt. There we go. So I didn't always love Jason Lives, but now I just love this movie. I've really come to enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. I love the soundtrack. I love some of the artwork. So if you look at your screen right now, you'll see I got this cool poster with Jason coming out of the tombstone. I've got the Foreign poster below it, and I got the amazing Alice Cooper single. It's great. So I see Nathan in here. Says he can't watch, but stopping by to say, hey, I'm so glad to see you, Nathan. It's good. It's been good talking to everybody lately. Everybody's been reaching out to me, staying in touch, which is good. Hope everybody's doing good during the COVID-19. I'm ready to go. So, guys, I'm gonna get keyed up, and I'm gonna pause it at 0000. All right, so I'm on the anti-piracy warning. Give the stream a like, guys, if you can. All right, let's see. How did you guys enjoy the music? What was your favorite cover that you saw? I thought ending with that 70s show was going to be a banger. So I do all those myself, all those covers. Record them and perform them myself right here, where I sit right here. All the vocals are done on this microphone. I got a little power box I plug up to my computer, pull up GarageBand, and just record all the guitars and stuff. So it's fun. It's fun being able to actually use the music on here. I'm actually, Dave, I was actually going to talk to Andrew about this. I don't know if I can put these covers that I do on Spotify, but I think DistroKid actually does cover, no pun intended, they cover covers. But I don't know the way I do it with just little snippets and bits. Like, I don't know. I would assume I'd be okay. I'd have to look into it. We got love for The Love Is a Lie, Dockin. Jamie likes that 70s show. Vanderhoff says we need a full video of you recording all this stuff. That's actually not a bad idea. I probably should record myself actually doing that. Let you guys see the magic happen. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's just go ahead. We're going to start Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. I think this is going to be a fun watch. I'm deadly excited to do this. So what do you say? We count us down. I'm at the 0.00 mark, guys. 0.00. Give the stream a like if you're just hopping in here. Jason Lives. And if people come in and want to know where the time mark is, we'll do it. So here we go, guys. 10, 9. Get ready, Dave. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I want to say this right off the bat. Actually, we'll talk about this. First of all, guys, do you like the picture? Because when I did my Return of the Living Dead Part 2, where I took a background of the movie and put a little bit of art on there, I thought it turned out pretty good. I think this Jason Lives one looks pretty sweet. So, Drew says, cue your Laserdisc, play your VHS. Let me turn the TV down. Oh, Lord have mercy. So one thing I want to say right off the bat, guys, about Friday the 13th, Part 6, is when it comes to opening sequences, I think that Part 6 has one of the best. You know, I understand the tonality of the film is a little bit more tongue-in-cheek. It's not as much of a darker shade of gray like the first 4. 5 has this amazing sleaze factor, while 6 is kind of like this Return of the Living Dead Part 2 type horror movie, just not as much of that, right? Not as silly. But opening sequence-wise, when they go to see Jason in the graveyard, Dave, tell me I'm right. The opening sequence of them going to see Jason right here is fantastic. It's my absolute favorite part of the movie. Thank you, John. Says he does like the background. I appreciate it. So here we go, guys. This is fantastic. And I'm a Tom Matthews mark. Sammy Merez says he likes the background. Thank you. I like doing the frame thing. I don't know. I like doing this kind of stuff. OBS is fun. It's a pain in the butt, but it's fun. All right, guys, so here we go. We're at the graveyard. Directed by the great Tom McClellan. What an annoying last name to say. McClellan. Dave says, this is amazing with the atmosphere of the graveyard and the fog and the smoke. I just love this, Dave, because, you know, it's a great opening scene. The Cat Drum says he thinks that it is one of the best Fridays, but he loves Part 7. I absolutely love Part 7, guys. If you look above me, I'll show you right now. I have a Part 7 mask with a Part 7 poster. Part 6 over there. J6 Manhattan stuff over here. Let me fix this. And Drew had a great question. Drew actually asked, he says, Christian, do you own a copy of that single? Are you talking about the one right on the screen with Alice? Drew, that is a holy grail single, and I don't own it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it, but I don't have it. Here we go, guys. Dave said he did a great movie before this called One Dark Night. I have not seen One Dark Night. I have not seen One Dark Night. All right, guys, so we got Tom Matthews right here, and he is... It's really gutsy and crazy to do what he's doing. You know, really thinking about this, like... It's something we all kind of, like... You know how we all have that really dark side to us? A lot of us have that really dark, eerie, creepy side, like... What if we dug up a body or something? Like, here's the thing. I can't justify it. Digging up Jason just seems crazy. But then again, at the beginning of part 5, they did it too, and they were joking. I think at the beginning of part 5, two guys, it's a dream, but still, in the movie, they go, let's dig up the man himself. Oh, Phil's Creepy Vids isn't here. Phil, we're watching Jason Lives. Please join us. The best scene, Phil, my favorite scene in the movie is by far the opening segment. Without a doubt. Let me turn this down, guys. This is absolutely unprofessional of me to have my phone on vibrate. Not on vibrate. Drew says, I literally saw someone in one of the vinyl groups. Oh, man. I need it, Drew. I need that single. As an Alice fan. Not even just a Friday fan, but as an Alice fan. All right, guys. So if you're not watching, you can see it right here on my TV. Oh, my goodness. You hear the casket? Oh, God. It almost looks like there's nothing there. It's like it's just a head, but it's just decomposed everything. Look at the roaches and worms. And oh, God. That's so disgusting. And look at Tom Matthews. He's like standing on top of it, like fearless. Fearless. Jamie says this is one of her all-time favorite scenes in all the Friday films. Absolutely agreed. This opening sequence, I think, is untouched by a lot of the opening sequences in other movies in the Friday franchise, without a shadow of a doubt. And guys, I am using my can you see it right there? I've got the Friday the 13th Steelbook set. You can actually hear Corey Feldman and his sister from Part 4 talking in his head. So you got the tie-in from 4. You know, the plan was to use John Shepard for 6. The plan was to do it, and I think they would have brought Jason back. It would have been the same movie. It's just I think that John Shepard would have played Tom, but he got out of acting, from what I understand. So, all right, guys, he stabbed him. Not as much as Corey Feldman did in 4, because Corey Feldman just kept going and going and going in 4. But here, Tom is a little bit more reserved. I think he only did about 4 or 5 hits. It is, John, I think you do have the steelbook of this. Yeah, the box set steelbook. The Cat Drum says they miss optical lighting effects. They look so much better than CGI. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh! And that looks so good on Blu-ray, the lightning. It looks so good, especially that glow. Oh, my God. Amazing stuff, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff. Like, what are the odds of this? This is what you get for digging up the devil himself. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Oh! Such an amazing shot. Such an absolutely amazing shot. Even the Jason Voorhees statue is creepy. All right, what are you going to do, Tom? All right, Jason's going to take his gloves. We know that. That always bothered me for a long time, that Jason was wearing those garden gloves. I'm over it now. Like, I'm over it. But for some reason, it bothered me for the longest time. Come on, this guy wants to get out of here, Tommy. Go. Go. Now, guys, the shot when Tom's coming right here, this haunts my nightmares. Watch this. Watch this. Oh! Just the way he comes out of the grave. My God. Look at him just grabbing him. Oh my god, that's horrifying. That's horrifying. Like that looks like Lucio Fulci type stuff right there. When Jason's coming out from the ground, that's straight up Lucio Fulci looking stuff. I love it. Yeah. Look at Jason right here. What a great look for the character. I mean, really a great look for the character. CJ Graham was the right guy for the job. You know, Hodder could have done this movie too. Hodder could have done it. But I like CJ. I do. There's nothing wrong with CJ to me. I do think Hodder is the second best behind Ted. But there's nothing wrong with CJ Graham to me. I think he's great. Look at this great shot. It's almost in black and white right here. It really is. It's like really almost a black and white shot. Ooh. Here we go. That's disgusting. Come on, Jason. Get him. Sometimes you got to root for Jason. You know, it's like, get out of there, Tommy. You better go. Here we go, guys. He's got the gloves on, gets the mask, pitchfork. Here we go. Now, I know that great looking image right there. Somebody screenshot that. Anyway, I know that the movie had a David Bowie song title, but I know that McClellan actually wanted to call the film Jason Has Risen instead of Jason Lives. And Jason Has Risen is like really annoying to say. Hey man, you want to watch Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Has Risen? Doesn't have the same ring to it, right? Jason Lives. Jason Lives. See how easy that is? Jason Lives. And another thing about the Fridays I always loved is just the black screen, white text for the information of the actors, because it's like you just have to get ready to see what the movie's going to show you. It's not showing the scenery from, you know, from the movie. You don't know what you're about to see yet. You have to wait, and the tension's building up, you know, so every time Movie Freak 688 says every time I so want the match to light. Oh my goodness. Baldy Jack's here. What's going on, Baldy? Friday the 13th Part 6, buddy. Jason Lives. Jason Has Risen. Phil's Creepy Vid says Jason is my favorite of the big four. Here's my favorite of the big four: Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Michael Myers. But the two top ones, Jason and Freddy, are very close. But yeah, how you doing, Baldy Jack? Hopefully you'll join us. We're watching Part 6. We are having a good time. What else we got? Jamie says, look at that when his eyes open, freaking outstanding. It really is, Jamie. That scene is some of the best horror I've ever seen. Vanderhoff, he asked me, have you heard the song? Have you heard the Alice Cooper song, Cold Ethel? Oh yeah, Cold Ethel. I'm a Alice Cooper fanatic. That's my number one favorite. My favorite album from Alice Cooper is probably Killers. I love Raise Your Fist and Yell. I love the Blackout Era. I love Special Forces. I love Dada. I love Zipper Catches Skin. I love it all. I'm a Alice Cooper mark. Alice Cooper mark. Austin Wilcott, what's going on, buddy? I was hoping I would see you here watching Friday the 13th Part 6. Anybody needs a timestamp, just let me know. Getting love in the getting love on Instagram. Jamie just showed that she's watching me. I know my buddy Andrew just did it. Let me shout him out. Look at that. Andrew showing love on Instagram. Oh, look at that. His horns are going up. Amazing. So yeah, Austin's watching the Blu-ray of Friday the 13th Part 6. Dave says, do you like Bluish Occult? Have you heard Dancing in the Ruins or Shooting Shark? We all know Burn If You Don't Fear the Reaper. I know you see you dancing in the ruins tonight. I actually have a Blue Oyster Cult cover I forgot to put on here, but I have a Burning For You cover that I was supposed to play for this, but I didn't, Dave. That's my second favorite band. Look, I've got actually the Blue Oyster Cult logo on my arm. Big Blue Oyster Cult fan. I also got Guns, son. Look at that. Big Papa Pump. Sean Beard's here. What's going on, Sean? Man. Phil's Creepy Vids. What do you mean? What about trash, Phil? Are you asking me something or no? I wonder how Scream Factory will handle the transfers in their box set. So apparently everybody is like talking about that. Is that a legitimate thing? Because obviously Scream Factory hasn't said it yet. But like, is that legitimately happening? The Scream Factory Friday the 13th box set? You know? And I believe that's Tom McClellan's wife, guys, right there. And this is a good scene. This is a good scene. Oh, Dave, are you watching your autographed Part 6 DVD? And that is a gorgeous Part 6 mask. Where did you get that mask, Dave? Amazing. Oh, Trash. I'm sorry, Phil. Oh, yeah, I love Trash. I've got it on cassette, vinyl. My favorite tracks off of Trash are probably Bed of Nails, Only My Heart Talking. What a great ballad. I also love A House of Fire. It's a fantastic, fantastic album. I love Trash. Yeah. Desmond Child produced. Great album to me. So, some folks got a strange idea of entertainment. Well, cat drums, apparently they are. Everybody's talking about it. Now look at this guy. You've got the gun. This guy clearly is not normal. Shoot! Shoot him. Oh, Lord. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Now, this is actually a crazy scene, guys, because she almost legitimately got hurt. But thankfully, she got out of the way quick enough, I will give you one guess where I got that Friday the 13th Part 6 mask from. Dave, oh, is that a Piz mask? That's awesome. Dave, I'm so glad you're here, man. I'm so glad I'm going to get the Instagram treatment. That is awesome. I think you sent me a photo, Dave. Let me see if I can pull it up. Holy smokes, Dave, you are ripped. I'm not going to show Dave on Dave's picture he sent me, guys, but Dave is ripped. Good Lord, dude. Here I am showing my little guns. Here you go, guys. Check it out. I love this. Dave gets his stuff set up, and then there's me on his tee. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Count Fine Strange, how are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Don't leave home without it. Does anybody have an American Express card? I've never had an American Express card. It'd probably be bad if I had an American Express card. Now, is his hair... do policemen have to have a certain type of hair? Because his hair does not seem police regulatory. Like, long like that. Like, I could not be a police with hair like this. I can't understand, like, what Paramount's deal was, guys. It's like, they were embarrassed about Friday the 13th, right? So they knew that with Part 4, they wanted to stop the series, and they called it Final Chapter, right? But not only did they make another one, they make it the very next year. Like, was the money just, like, too good, and they were like, wait a minute, this Friday the 13th can fund 4 other movies. It's like, I can't understand it. I really can't understand it. I'm glad they sold out, so to speak, and kept making them. But, it's odd to me. Guys, I don't want to press on this too much, but if you have not liked the stream, please give the stream a like. It just helps. It helps me out. But yeah, I'm having a good night. Jamie says they were lax on cop hair rules in the 80s. Apparently so, right? Now, this guy does not like Tom Matthews. He clearly does not like Tom Matthews. Get him out of there. This is like a tiny little jailhouse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, this prison is the size of this room. And, like, there's a cell in here, and, like, that's it. That's it. Here's Baldy Jack's favorite character. They don't put the date on Jason's year he was born. They just put Jason Voorhees on there. Look at that foot. Ugh. I ain't gonna touch that slimy sucker. See, this movie looks like it just played perfectly for the theater. That moments like that, like looking in the camera and saying, like, that's stuff that just seems like it's really great for the theater. Baldy Jack, do I need to show this photo online? You sending me photos of CJ Graham's head on other people's bodies. That's right, Dave. That's right. Does he think I'm a fart head? Austin said the Hitcher film had a much bigger jail than that. That was in the desert. I like the cop from Part 5. I know who it is. I know who it is. It's Jason Voorhees. Like, that cop looked like he didn't care about nothing. I like our leading girl in this movie. I like her. Look at this guy. Well, like, this is the most 80s thing I've ever seen. All right, he's got his Walkman, his jeans cut to shreds, crop top shirt. What is going on? Ketchum says, I noticed that Paramount doesn't have their logo on any of the shout releases of the films on their spines. Is that true? You're right. I'm looking at April Fool's Day right now. They don't. Interesting. Oh, Jamie, I bet that was such an experience. Jamie, am I right? Was this movie was probably like, this movie was made for a theater experience with the moments they have in here. You know, it just seems like that. Hey, we got some not conspiracy. We got some trying to figure out the Baldy said breaking the wall kind of humor. It's breaking the fourth wall kind of humor. Baldy breaking the wall. Andrew, Baldy's thinking about Jericho. Break the walls down. Oh man. Dave says he loves Jennifer Cook who played Megan. I do too. All right, Jason, please take these paintball punks out. I want you to take them out. I want you to destroy them, get rid of them. I don't like them. Blast them, throw his face in a tree, get rid of them. What is this? Like the middle age? This is like the middle age paintball league. Is what this is. I'm not hating. I'll probably do that. Phil says, I wonder if the jail is right beside the Crystal Lake Research Facility from Jason X. It's got to be, right? It's got to be. Dave says, I was a senior when this came out in high school, and I went to a movie theater several times to see it, and I have the paperback. Oh, Dave, don't get rid of that paperback. Oh, man. Paint bull punks? What is that entry talking about? She got you, boys. That's the name of the game. She got you. Now they gotta put on. Don't have to put on the dead caps. I want to join this paintball league now. Baldy says, you know, Christian, originally Jason was supposed to pick up the UZI from that one paintball guy. I kid you not. I'm sure that's true. Here we go, guys. Come on, Jason. Take them out. Uh-oh, he's being misogynist, guys. Jason's going to get him. Drinking a Diet Pepsi tonight. Oh! Get him, Jason. Get him. I want that truck. I really do want that truck. So where does Part 6 rank for you guys in the franchise? At this point in time, it's my number 3. 416. 416. That's my top 3 right now. So this is my number 3. What do you guys rank Part 6 for you? And if it's not high, well, tell me your top 3. Because I always, it's interesting because there's, really the first 7, it's like the first 7 movies. Any one of the first 7 could be somebody's favorite. You don't see so many people love Jason Takes Manhattan as their number 1. I love Jason. I love every Friday the 13th. Let's get that straight. Like, I love every single one, But it's interesting. Drew does have it at his bottom 3. Drew, you are 451. Am I right? Or is it 415? I think it's 451, right? Yeah, I got it right. 451. Baldy has it at his number 3 spot, just like me. Baldy says he's got 4, 3, and 6. Excellent. Dave says his favorite's Part 2, then 6, then 1. Excellent. Dave says, I live in northern New Jersey, and Camp Crystal Lake, Nobi Bosco is about 40 minutes from me. Oh, my God, that sounds amazing. Jamie says she loves 3. Top 3 are the original, Part 2, and Part 6. Jaina says, imagine playing paintball at the original camp in New Jersey, and the teams are all dressed as Part 6, Jason. Here we go, guys. Dude! Now, that was a different actor right there, because you see that guy's a little bulkier. That's not CJ. Yeah, that's not CJ Graham. Which I kind of like that guy still. Run! Get out of there. What kind of socks are those? Get him, Jason. Take him out. I want the paintball guys out of here. Get him out of here. Is it bad that I don't feel wrong about this guy getting taken? Eternal Peace Cemetery. So what else we got? So Apex Machine. He said, Jason Lives is 3rd for me. The final chapter is number 1. Part 3. Part 2, then Jason Lives. Awesome. Cat Drum says 7, 6, and 3. Awesome. Heartbreaker. Excuse me. He says, I hate Part 7 and I love every other one. Laugh out loud. I'm actually trying to enjoy Part 7, but I love seeing people get angry when I say I hate Part 7. I'm actually really glad you hate Part 7. I'm not angry whatsoever. I'm really glad you hate it. Sammy Perez says Part 4, Part 6, and Part 2. Part 4 is getting love from a lot of people. Come on, Tom. Look at this. It's like a rat race cemetery. I see they got fresh mulch right there. Did you guys see that? Did y'all see the fresh mulch? I'm just realizing now, I did my cover of I'm No Animal for this movie, and I didn't play it for this. But then again, it's like I thought that might have been too straightforward. Baldy, you missed it. I did my ghost cover to start the night off with. You guys know, because you saw Piz's, if you saw Piz's stream, you saw my Part 6 I'm No Animal cover. But I was like, well, let me just do different stuff for my stream. So, is that the name of the other Jason Baldy? Is it Dan Bradley? Okay. Heartbreaker says my favorite is Part 9, second favorite is Part 8, and third favorite is Part 2. Awesome. Austin says, I noticed Part 6 has more humor than the first 5. Feels like Sleepaway Camp 2 in a way. Thick Jason, Baldy Jack. Drew says, I think Part 5 is much closer to Sleepaway Camp 2 personally. Austin, I don't think you're wrong, but I do think I'm a little bit more with Drew. You know what I see? You know what I see Part 6 as, Austin? I see it as a more streamlined, more scary Return of the Living Dead Part 2 type. Like, Return of the Living Dead Part 2 is probably 60-40, 60 comedy, 40 horror. But I see Jason as 60 horror, 40 comedy. just more horror than comedy, but in the same vein. Both well-made movies. But I love 5. John McCullough, 6, 5, and 4. Excellent. I love it. Movie Freak 688 says they have a real love for the original. Oh, God, I love the original, too. I've an affinity with the original. Are we going to eat Brussels sprouts? Are we going to scare the boys? Oh, we got a... Jamie says, I'm not a fan of part 5, but it remains the most fun I ever had seeing a movie in the theater in my life. This sounds like a story, Jamie. I want to hear this story. All right, Austin's got a full ranking for us. 1, 5. That's awesome. 6, 4, 2, 9, 3, 7, 8, 10. In that order for me. I actually prefer part 5 over those nowadays. Excellent. Part 5 is awesome. Part 5 is awesome. Jaina says she loves 6, then 2, 3, and 4. I love it. Uh-oh. Get him, Jason. I love those shots when you see him moving. It's almost like he's just flying. I actually did some shots like that for little home movies I was making with my brother a few years ago. I've got them saved on my hard drive. This hard drive right here, guys, has stuff from like 2012 of me making home movies. I ought to share some of them one day. I've got a bunch of them. Catchum says they'd love a Friday short film of the Gravedigger after a film having to dig up and bury everyone. Leaving Forest Green. He'll be back. Here's Baldy Jack, guys, roaming around in the woods. Drinking, what is that, whiskey? Too bad he's not drinking Viper. Is my audio acting up, guys? Baldy says my audio's acting up. Am I sounding okay? Let me know, guys, if my audio's acting up. It looks like I'm fine. Maybe it's just Baldy. I would consider Part 6 summer blockbuster, Jason. It's just bigger and badder and cinematic. I completely agree with that. I do. I completely agree with that. But I love that, you know. Let's see. Baldy, what are you hearing, buddy? Because I don't think... what I'm showing, my mic is good. So I'm not sure if you're seeing something... or if you're having an issue in your end. Jamie says, I saw part 5 in the theater on Halloween night in '84. I was 11. The crowd was riled up, throwing popcorn, cheering for every kill. It rocked. Then after we went to a haunted house. Jamie, how can you hate part 5 with a great story like that, Jamie? How can you hate part 5 with an amazing story like that? Take yourself back. Jamie, do me a favor. You're going to have to come watch the Firefly Family podcast when we do Friday the 13th, part 5. I think Drew did it on his channel a long time ago, but it doesn't matter. We're going to have to do this movie, Jamie, and you're going to watch it with us. We'll bring you on the show with us. You'll watch the movie with us, and I guarantee you we'll have a great time. We'll throw stuff at the screen. You throw stuff at your TV. I'll throw stuff at my TV, and we'll have the best time. Firefly Family podcast with my friend in the chat. Hey, isn't that the Phonogram? We're bringing you on. We'll bring you on. We're watching part 5, and we're going to have a great time. We'll have a great time. But right now, we're enjoying 6, because we love 6. I had a great comment from my buddy Dave. Just want to say your channel is awesome. Your live streams are very energetic. And amazing. Well, Dave, I love you, dude. You're the man. Guys, Dave, I'm not going to show Dave, because, like, he sent me a picture of him, and I'm not going to show it on the internet. This dude is ripped. Dave, it looks like a pro wrestler. Dave, you need to tell me what you eat on like your meal plan for the week, because you look like you have like 3% body fat. Yes, Jamie. All right, Drew's down. We're bringing you on, Jamie, and we're gonna have a great time. We have a great time. We're a classy show. I'm there, so that's all you need, right? No, I'm just kidding. Let's. Well, Baldy, I don't know. Maybe just if you need to restart your tablet or whatever, I'm good, bro. I'm good. My stuff is good. I've got top dollar equipment. I've got a Blue Yeti, bro. This is a Blue Yeti classic. Classic. Has anybody ever figured out? Okay, so right here, she's talking about we're gonna play Camp Blood. And I just saw there was a Bowie album. A Bowie album. I've never noticed that before. There was a Bowie album on the table. And she's cute. I like her. Bowie album. There it is. There it is. Right there. Right there. Behind the chair. Bowie album. I've never noticed that. See the white album? I've never noticed that. Okay, let's see. Austin says, it's strange that the first 3 films in the Blu-ray set has Dolby True HD, but the rest are DTS. They all sound fantastic. You know, I want to talk. I can't remember who brought up this 4K audio deal, but like, I want to see what that's all about. 4K audio. Jamie, we are a classy show. We're a classy show, Jamie. Have a great time. We'd love to have you. We would love to have you. But you got to promise, Jamie, you go in ready to change your mind about part 5, because literally every time somebody dies, I will yell and scream and throw stuff at my TV. If that's what it takes for you to say, you know what, I enjoy part 5, I will do it. I will hum stuff at my television screen. And that's right, Drew. He says this is what Vince Russo uses, bro, the Yeti. Heartbreaker says, I have a better mic than you ever. Hold on. I have a better mic than you ever will, Christian, and don't you forget it. You got it. That I think the album's Aladdin. Same as Genome Presents. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in here before, today. Dave knows his stuff too. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. Dave coming saying that's the Bowie album, Aladdin. Saying when I go to work tonight, guys, if I have I'll put on music and stuff. I'm listening to Bowie all night. Okay. Give the stream a like if you're going to jam some Bowie. We're going to jam some Bowie tonight. There's an office episode where where Michael Scott is having his cafe disco, and he was playing a Bowie song, and I love that. And Genome Presents was that the working title of the film? It was. And I was actually saying McClellan, his initial title was Friday the 13th, Jason Has Risen. That's the song I covered right there. She was supposed to be in part 5, and there's no nudity right here, so I'm not going to cover up my screen, but that's the most 80s thing I've ever heard. You've got to keep it up till the end of the song. Somebody screenshot this. Just kidding. Yeah, I love it. I love part 6. Jamie says she's going to give part 5 a fair shot. That's all I'm worried about. Fair shot. Look at that cassette deck. I know Drew wants one of those. This is amazing. Pull it, Jason. Pull it. Down. Oh, boy. All good things must come to an end, am I right? Okay, what do we have? Movie Freak says they've been jamming Sabbath and Cream today. That's always great. Bradley says this one, 7 and Manhattan are my favorites as a kid. Awesome. Bowie, Let's Dance. I still have my vinyl from 83. Love me some Bowie. How can I not? I'm a Twin Peaks fan. I'm a Twin Peaks fan too. That's also my favorite album. I love that song. I love that song. John says he wants the soundtrack. Well, I need to get the Waxworks soundtrack. I've got 1, 2, 3, 5. I need 4, 6. But I need... Well, I've got 7 coming, but I need 4 and 6. So... Drew says, I have a cassette coming this excuse me, I have a cassette coming in this week, and I still haven't gotten my deck fixed. Shake my head. Well, at least you got the cassette, so when you get the deck fixed, it'll work. I would say check Goodwills, but you know that. Who do we got here? Baldy Jack, no one. Christian laughs everything. I'm like Dave said, I'm giving an entertaining show. Am I right, Dave? Look at Baldy Jack trying to ruin my Jason Lives commentary. Baldy Jack, Dave Vanderhoff in the chat showing some love with an energetic stream, baby. I got news for y'all. Y'all better start the motorhome and get out of there because this is not going to end well. You got 10 seconds. Get out. If I saw that wire was cut, guys, I swear I'd be gone. I would be gone. La Cryptic Video Club, how you doing? How you doing? Dave wasn't at the end of the song, apparently. But yeah, she was supposed to be in 5. But then Debbie Sue got the role because the director really liked her. And I can't really argue. I can't really argue with that. She's sassy. I like it. Look at them high tops. Like, she is so 80s. I love it. High tops. Girl, have a seat, please. Like, this guy is nuts. Just sit down. Put a seatbelt on. All right, he's going to put on some Cooper. Y'all ready? Teenage Frankenstein. I actually have covered this. Guys, listen to me right now. Go to YouTube, which you're already on if you're watching this. Type in Christian Hannah Horror Teenage Frankenstein. I have a cover of it on YouTube, but I'm going to redo it and do it better because I have better equipment. So I promise I'll do that. And I want to announce the next live stream for my personal channel. It's either going to be Nightmare 4 or Nightmare 5. Whichever one you guys want to do, I want to do it. Because I know 1, 2, and 3, Drew loves those. He loves Freddy's Dead. And New Nightmare 2, I think Drew likes. But 4 and 5, I want to do those on my channel. And we'll do both of them. But whatever one you guys want to do first, we'll do it. Great scene. Amazing scene. Imagine you're actually driving this thing, and then if you happen to turn around while mobile and you see Jason on that thing, you were screwed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Cut him, Jason. Oh, that knife looks sharp. Oh! Jason, no, Jason. Like, Jason's just in there. He's in there. Oh, my God. Oh, he's fine. Look at him. Pops right out. I really hope they had insurance. Let's see. Well, Drew, that's why I know you don't love them. That's why I want to do them on my channel. That's why I wanted to make sure that, I got them, the ones you don't like, that's the ones I want to do, because if you like it, we'll do it on the Firefly show. Jaina says, Feed My Frankenstein is probably my second favorite Alice Cooper song, first being He's Back. I love it. All right, Dave is saying part 4. Apex is saying The Dream Master is by far my favorite Nightmare film. Apex, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? A part 4, Standee, baby. How you like that? So there it is. Dream Master. Genome says, I just posted my review for Dream Child last night. Oh, the paint. I've got an original poster right there for Dream Child. I love Dream Child. Let's see. La Crypta Video Club says, doing fine, Drew. Watching the movie on Vudu while watching your stream on my phone. I love it. Thank you, bro. Bro. Great song, right, Dave? Guys, I'm going to like I said, go to my YouTube channel later on and type in Christian Hannah Horror, Teenage Frankenstein. I have a cover in there, but I'm going to redo it because I know I've got better equipment now to do it. Dave, I promise you, Dave. We're going to do part 4, Nightmare on Elm Street. And I'm going to do the... you want me to, Dave, all right, I'm going to... Is it this song? You talking about the end? I'm running from this nightmare. Is that the song you're talking about? You want me to cover that? Because if that's what you're talking about, I'll do it. I have Nightmare 4 on soundtrack, and it's got the greatest music on there. I love it. Yeah, I like her a lot. I like them boots she's wearing, too. A corporate billionaire in the house. Shout out to my good friend, Mr. Molest. Come on. Oh, man. Austin says, even uncut, I don't get why the MPAA had such a problem with this one. The cuts made very little difference. It's still pretty violent. I just think they had to... honestly, Austin, you know what it is? I think they have to justify their jobs. If they just say this is fine all the time, maybe like somebody would say, well, we don't really need you guys anymore if everything's okay. I really think they just constantly wanted to edit stuff to justify their jobs. I mean seriously, think about it. I think that's probably not far off. You know, guys, we had 30 people in here. Wow. I didn't know we had that much people in here. Guys, if you can give the stream a like, that would be amazing. 31 people in here. First of all, I love every one of you guys for joining me on this Jason Lives live commentary. I finally got the illustrious Dave Vanderhoff in here. My buddy Drew's having fun with me tonight. It's a fun night. Watching a fun movie. And even if people in here that don't love the movie are here watching with me, that's awesome. Because we're having a good time. We're fighting COVID. We're having a good time. Mina Heenan says, my favorite Friday the 13th. Cat Drum says they want all uncut Friday films. You and me both. Who wants to see the dagger scene in part 2? In the bed? Who wants to see that? I want to see that. I want to see that so bad. This reminds me of the video game. You see the way Jason's walking into the, that reminds me of the video game so much when like the game ends. I love that. It also looks like it's going to flood because Jason's riding a little high on his pants. Baldy says, I'm not having fun. Christian is bullying me on Instagram. I'm kidding. You guys should see the way me and Baldy talk. Baldy's like a much younger brother to me. And I talk to him like this. Baldy, boy, what are you doing? I talk to Baldy like he's a little scoundrel. So... Crystal Lake Counselor, 1977. It's good to see you, Crystal Lake. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Christian, I met CJ Graham at the Lafayette Comic-Con. He was the nicest celebrity I've ever met. Good guy. Are you a Louisiana guy? I'm a Louisiana guy. La Crypta Video Club says, this has become one of my favorite Friday movies. That's awesome. I love it. Genome Presents says, would be nice to see the trashed footage from 7 actually found and integrated to bring it above PG-13 status. Oh, of course. I would love it. Trust me, that part 7 is one of the most, sought-after, uncut movies to try to get. Excuse me. Heartbreaker says, Christian, you got to remember, of my life, streams are entertaining than yours, and that's a fact. You are 100% right, guys. Here, I'm going to say something that Heartbreaker is not going to want to say in chat. He loves me. He looks up to me. He adores me. He actually was telling Drew today, Drew, I really like Christian. He's a really nice guy. I look up to him. I really look up to him, and I think he's amazing. That's what Heartbreaker told my buddy Drew today. And Drew can vouch for it. Horror Nerd 13 says, this is my favorite Friday the 13th film. Also, CJ Graham was so cool to meet. Him and Kane Hodder was going at it in a playing way. It was hilarious. CJ and Kane are still in great shape. Those guys could go. I mean, they can. Dave Vanderhoff says, speaking of CJ Graham, he saw my DVD copy. Yeah, guys, let me show you the pic Dave sent me. This is Dave's copy of Baldy, You a Fool. You know that? Where'd that pic go, Dave? Here it is, guys. There's Dave's autographed... look how gorgeous that is. Dave is such a photographer. Dave's got his autographed DVD right there. Dave's got it going on. Man. CJ is very cool. He gave me an hour-long interview, and so did Tom McCall and a couple of Capital fellas. I love it. Makes me love Part 6 even more. Makes me love Part 6 even more. Look at these cabins. Like, these cabins remind me of the game a lot. You know, because they have some of the cabins that are verbatim from the movies, like the Jarvis house and Higgins Haven, the big white house. But like this cabin looks like it was a big template for, oh God, she's gone out of her slippers. Anthony Jordan Movies and More. I just got a pretty decent replica Part 6 mask. Dude, show me. Message me on Instagram. I want to show everybody your mask. Christian Hannah Horror. Send me a message. I'll show everybody. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Heartbreaker. He says, I love you as a friend, but you never talk to me. So, laugh out loud. But my life streams are more entertaining. That's right. Your live streams are more entertaining. And I'm talking to you right now, buddy. I love you, brother. Anthony Jordan Movies Review says, I got my Friday the 13th 40th anniversary in the mail today. Super pumped to watch it again. You got your, oh, Cryptic Video said that. I'm sorry. Video Club. You got your Steelbook? That's awesome. I love it. We got our Steelbooks. Baldy Jack says, Counselor putting gas in the car. I hope that fit. Look at it's Colton. There's Colton, Drew. There he is. What's that song? Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. That's him. That's him. Austin Wilcox says, I love the black girl's death, the way Jason twists her head off in Exorcist. So, are you talking about in how did she? I thought she just got pulled out of the window. Now I'm confused. Somebody sent me a message. Oh my God. Jaina did it. She That is awesome. Daniel Timms, what's going on, man? Chris Lake Counselor says, I am from Louisiana. My home flooded in 2016 and Piss and the guys of Sausage Factory did the fundraiser for family. God bless them. I went through Katrina myself, man. I feel your pain. I really do know what you went through in a sense. Katrina, we lost everything. That's why I live up north, Louisiana. Because there's somebody in the chat. I can't specifically say the town I'm from. But I'm in North Louisiana. Northern Louisiana. But I feel your pain, man. Jana says, Smashing Pumpkins, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Excuse me. Horror Nerd says, thoughts on Jason wearing the gloves in this film? It bothered me for the longest time. Then I was like, who cares? Like, it's gloves. Jason put the gloves on. Like, whatever. No, it doesn't bother me anymore. Plus, I love this scene. The racing scene. Little action in here. I like that Alice song, but I don't remember if it was on an album. Oh, okay, Austin. Okay, that's right. It did. I'm sorry. Look at Baldy Jack correcting me. I'm trying to entertain my audience, Baldy. See, Baldy's always trying to make me look bad. Baldy's always trying to make me look bad. No, he's not. I love Baldy Jack, guys. Baldy Jack's my Friday the 13th buddy. My minion. Even though he's like 7 feet tall. Okay, Anthony Jordan Movies and More. I was a camp counselor for 3 years in a row. Jason thinks he's scary, but believe me, he's got nothing on Lights Out. Those kids turn into monsters. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, we got some comments coming in. La Crypta Video Club says the song is so good. It is good. Here's the Need for Speed scene. I like it. Give me some fast stuff. It's fun. PDW 2039. Greetings from England. Oh my God, we got England in the house. This is amazing. England is in the house. This is the best stream I've done so far. Return of the Dead Part 2 is fun. This is amazing. This is amazing. Part 6 has stepped it up. Baldy Jack is always correcting me. Jane is telling you to correct me more. Now, wasn't this little girl's name Nancy? Isn't that what they named the little girl, Nancy? I can't remember. Heartbreaker says, I am not a rat, I am a plague. Wow. That's a very intense thing to say. Jaina, that is amazing. I just gave you a double tap like on that. Oh, man. I love it. What a fun stream. Everybody is just making my night. Oh, I got more. This is amazing. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on in the chat? Man. Crystal Lake Council 1977 says, so I'm guessing there's a big time gap between part 6 and 7, 10 years. I mean, probably so, right? But, like, it's still the 80s, it looks like, so they couldn't forecast style in the 90s, right? So we have, Jamie says, I have a big patch of woods behind my house. To keep my son from going in there when he was little, I told him that a hermit named Durman lived in there. He was bugging. Oh my God, that's funny. Austin says, I'll admit, the Friday remake had some hardcore kills, which makes the MPAA huge hypocrites for letting that pass, but not this. Excuse me. You know, Austin, I think they just lightened up. You know, we're so desensitized to everything now that what is rated X now, you know, or unrated as it were. Them filthy rodents are coming for your soul. Genome says, man, 6 had so many different things going for it. Hammer, horror opener, the only car chase in the series, a lead with actual dialogue, some comedy that actually works, and a great zombie Jason. I mean, I love 6. I do, but I love them all. I love them all. You know? And it almost seems like there's 3 types of Friday fans. The ones that love the first 4, the ones that love the latter 4, or the ones that love them all. And I'm one of, I feel like I'm, you know, and that's probably a very big simplification, but you know, you can kind of tell by people's rankings, so to speak. I guess it really just depends. Let's see. Although 5 was butchered by the MPAA, it was. I mean, part 5 was shot very sexually, you know. Dave says, I'm sure you know that this is the same town that Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was filmed in. I did not know that, Dave. Thank you for letting me know that. And Dave, open disclosure, I am a massive Rob Zombie Halloween fan, especially Halloween 2. I love his Halloween 2 more than the first one. His Halloween 2 is amazing. I love it. Chris Lake Council 1977 says, this is the only installment that actually has kids in the camp. That's true, isn't it? There's Jason back there behind a glass, guys. What a cool shot. Another thing about this movie I love is it has in my opinion, has a great closer. I love the final scene on the boat. Great opening, great closing. One thing I'll say about 6 that I love. Let's see. Necromantic stream sometimes, Jaina. Oh god, like actually pull out the Necromantic. Want me to say Platu Varata Nick 2? Is that what you want me to do? Daniel says the first 5 Fridays feel way different than those after Part 6. Is the Return of the Living Dead series. That's right. Part 5 has one of the hottest girls in the franchise. No argument. Matt says, I just watched Doctor Strange. It's a pretty cool movie. I haven't seen it. Doctor Strange? No, I haven't seen that. Dave says he loves Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 as well. Very underrated and hated. I agree. I love it. I love it. Baldy says Myers on a pale white horse. He was next to the horse. He wasn't on the horse. He was next to the horse. You got me peeking my mic. I'm peeking because you got me yelling. He was next to the horse. Can I get a thumbs up in the chat for he was next to the horse? Austin says, I'm actually very surprised how much nudity they got away with in 5. It's almost Skinamax level. Well, they rode a fine line. They rode a fine line. I don't know. Horror Nerd 13 favorite last action scene in the Friday the 13th franchise. Favorite last scene? Wow, that's a tough one. Probably final chapter. Probably final chapter when they have to take down Jason in the living room. That's great. I love this one. Oh, the barn scene in 5 is great. I mean, Roy against Reggie and Pam. I mean, great stuff. The Friday the 13th seem to all have a lot of great closing battles. I think this one's great. I think 5 is great. I think 4 is great. I think 3 is great. I mean, I'm trying to think of which ones that are bad. Part 7 is great. You know, Part 8 obviously is like, you know, not as like well made and stuff, but I still like it. But you know, it's not, you know, you know, as good. But I love Part 8. It's my I love Part 8. You know, if I had to pick one though, I gotta say I think my favorite battle is Roy in 5 against Pam and Reggie. I think that battle in the barn is some of the best Friday the 13th there is. Especially the payoff of seeing Roy fall off of the barn down into the bed of the spikes. I don't know how much better it can get than that. I really don't. I mean, you guys tell me. What is your favorite final scene in the Friday series? Opinions on fan theories that Jason was brought back by the Necronomicon. I can believe it. I can believe it. Sure. Thumbs up. There we go. I'm seeing them. It sucks we didn't get Patrick Lucier's Halloween 3 sequel to the Rob Zombie films. It didn't happen. Excuse me. Heartbreaker says Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the absolute best Halloween movie, no matter what anybody else says. Wow, there we go. Well, Baldy, do you think that Jason is a deadite, Baldy? But I do love. I know that the stream is a little bit behind me talking, but yeah, guys, I do want to know what you think the best final battle scene is in the Friday series. I do think it's the barn in 5. I love it. Uh-oh. He got his mail order laser. Ash versus Jason versus Freddy. Jamie likes the zombie films. I love that, Jamie. I get crap for it all the time. The colors on this Blu-ray look far better than DVD or VHS, which looks kind of dull and aging. Blu-ray makes old films young again. They do. They do. People like to complain about Roy being the killer. It comes out of nowhere, but it's actually subtly foreshadowed. Oh, I mean, yeah, especially after you've seen the movie, you know. It's everything a Friday the 13th film can offer as a sequel, you know. I think, you know. It's just a fun movie, you know. There's so many of them. Why complain that one isn't like the rest? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many of them. You know? Oh, man. Dave says, even though I was 12 when the original Friday the 13th came out, I saw part 2 first and then went back. Oh, man. What was it like seeing 2 then 1? Did that throw you off? Jamie says she loves the final battle in 7. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can't argue with that. Crystal Lake Counselor said, never said why our Survivor girl here loves the guy that brought back Jason that killed her Enterprise. She digs him, man. That's Tom Matthews. What do you mean? That's Tom Matthews. Body Jack says, I'm going to go with part 4 in regards to the battle. No argument there. Great battle. We gotta get these kids safe. That's what we gotta do. Excuse me. Horror Nerd 13 says it's definitely a hard pick, but I would say that Friday the 13th Part 7 with 6 right behind it. I just love Kane's stunts in that film. Yeah, that's totally fair too. Totally fair. Let's see. Austin says 4K HDR makes them look like you're in a theater. I would love to get 4Ks of all the Friday the 13th. That would be absolutely amazing. When I watched part 2, Dave says, I assumed it was Jason, so when I watched part 1, I thought it was Jason. Were you upset with Pamela, or do you love Pamela? Or you have to love it, right, Dave? Because you had part 1 in your top 3, wasn't it? Did you have part 1 in your top 3? DY Hunts, what's going on, man? I'm glad you're here. Very glad you're here, DY Hunts. Dude, I freaked out when you followed me back. Oh, you're talking about on Instagram? I didn't realize I wasn't following you back, so it wasn't a thing of me saying like, well, let me go ahead and follow my buddy. I assumed I was. I'm sorry. So, man. Metropolis, what's going on, man? It's good to see you in here. Jason Lives is my least favorite. I think Tom Savini said he got made into a super zombie Jason or something. Too comedy for me. That's totally fine. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you can have a good time with us. Let's see. Chris Lake says, Christian, what is your fave? In reference to what? What's my fave what? I'm forgetting what we're talking about. I love Pamela, and when I watched it, I was shocked and amazed. I love Pamela, too. I love Pamela Voorhees. But yeah, DY Hunt, I'm glad to be following you on the gram, man. Sorry, I just, I didn't realize I wasn't. Part 9 has the greatest fight, karate kick Jason in the throat. Oh, man. I like Jason Goes to Hell, too. I do. God, that's a bloodbath in here. Look at this, guys. Holy smokes. Here we go, guys. Look at the wind blowing. You see the lights? Look at the wind blowing, guys. This is amazing. So, guys, are we down for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 next? We'll plan that one in a week or so. We'll do Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. I'll do it later in the evening. That way Dave can be here. Dave always says, Christian, you've got to do these later in the evening. We'll do Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master. That'll be the next one we do. Oh! God, he took him out. Rob Zombie is killer. Christian, do you think Jason would have killed that girl or all the kids? I don't know. I think Jason is a product of cinema, and in cinema you're not supposed to kill children, so no, he didn't kill the kids. You know, if this guy was really maniacal, I think he would just kill everybody, but he's not, I guess, because he's not killing kids. Let's see. DY Hunt says, I'm trying to up my mask and prop collection a lot. Well, hey, man, if you ever have any questions on pieces or props or where to order stuff or how reputable a place is, I've been collecting for a long time. I can help. I'm no professional, but I can help. DY Hunts, if you put me on the big TV, share me on your Instagram story, send me a picture of it. I love collecting them. When people send me pictures of them watching. I love it. Dave Vanderhoff sent me another one. I love seeing pictures of people send me when they pull me up on the TV. I think it's so cool. I think the best cut from the MPAA is a sleeping bag kill that actually, I think it makes it funnier, makes Jason look, what were you going to say? Stronger? Is that what you mean? Do you like, so Cat Drums, do you like the cut shorter? Run, girl, run. Look at this. This guy's just shooting Jason, absorbing the bullets. Here we go, guys. Oh. Hearing bones crack is just disgusting. Just disgusting. Let's see. Michael Myers is a much better serial killer. He will actually kill kids. Well, Halloween 3, Colonel Cochran is the better serial killer because all he wants to kill is kids. Horror Nerd says, I love all the Friday the 13th films, but to be honest, the original is my least favorite. It's not because of Jason not being the killer. I actually like Pamela. Only reason I'll watch the original. That's fine. You know, that's the cool thing about this franchise is it seems like everybody has their favorite. And there's really not one that's the most dominant. It seems like there's camps, no pun intended, for each entry. I think that's awesome. Killing kids is more Freddy's thing. That's right. And we're going to be doing some Freddy's next. If we don't do it next week, we'll do it the week after that, guys. We're doing the Dream Master, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Chris Lake Council says, Christian, what's your favorite Friday the 13th poster? Favorite Friday the 13th poster would have to be Part 6. I love the Part 6 poster. I've got it right there, guys. I love the blue and the mask and the tombstone. Oh, God. He looked like he had snot coming out of his nose. Fatality. Oh, overpowered. Okay, Cat Drums. I think the uncut is great, but the film is one of the cuts makes it funny and impactful moment for Jason to show his strength. I agree. I agree, Dave. I love the fact that the kids, there is a little bit more of added levity of danger. Baldy just reminded me of something. Yeah, it's a tie. Favorite poster is a tie, guys, between Jason Takes Manhattan and Part 6. Those two posters are my all-time favorites. It's really a tie because I love Jason Takes Manhattan, but I also love Part 6. He's going to get up. He's going to get up. Ooh, great shot. He's like the Undertaker. Just keeps getting up. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. Yeah, Dave, it is an amazing score. It really is. Manfredini was on the top of his game right here, I think. Oh, right in the eye. Here comes the blood. Oh, man. Come on, Jason. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, my buddy D.Y. Hunts. Showing love. That is amazing. Look at the red in there, guys. I love it. I love it. You guys are incredible. Let me add all these to my story. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so awesome. Adding all these to my stories. I love it. We got Jaina, we got DY, Dave, all you guys. Drew, you did one. I gotta add you to my story. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. What happened with Metropolis? Love that Baldy Jack. I want to hug that Baldy Jack. Oh, God. You're safe, Baldy. I got you. DY says, I'm going to buy that Back to the Future Part 2 Marty hat and put it on my zombie bust I have. I also have... He is also ripping Friday the 13th. I actually have that hat, DY. I have the hat. Jamie says, Christian, both my mom and my best friend said they were disappointed in me for missing the Dracula 79 question. Totally humiliated. I should have got that one. That's the thing about... It's like... I really got lucky on that game. Because I haven't seen that movie, Jamie. But I do this weird thing about Wikipedian actors. And I just look at the movies they've done. And for some reason... I just remember that, Jamie. It's weird. It's like I said, the Slumdog Millionaire situation. That's really what that was like. Metropolis says, share some love for that Baldy Jack. Oh, we love Baldy Jack here. Austin says, the uncut kills of Part 8 aren't that violent, in my opinion. Not sure why those weren't passed. I guess the MPA needed to look relevant in 89. Exactly. That's my take. I think they just had to justify their jobs. All right, guys, so here we go. I like this closing scene. I think it's a great closing scene. I love Harry Manfredini, and he does amazing jobs. This is one of his best. I agree, Dave. I do think Part 1 and Part 6, I think, are his best scores. I like 5, too, though. Somebody's going to have to clean off the chair. Blood everywhere. Everyone keeps saying The Undertaker's retiring, but in the new documentary Last Ride, he just said it might be time to ride off, not officially saying he's done. He'll probably wrestle another one, I'm sure. I'd like that. Yeah, Austin, the Blu-ray does look fantastic on here. What were you going to be when you grow up? Oh, God. Come on, Jason. This guy's going to grab Jason. Are you kidding me? You are not going to... Come on, Jason. Get him. But a hockey mask can take a hit, can't it? Oh, God. Here we go, guys. Oh! Ow. Let's see what we got. I think we're dead meat. DY Hunt says, I kept going through and watching your room tours just to pick out little things. I want my collection. I think I'll have to say my favorite Friday the 13th film is 3, but that one, but the one that's really growing me is 7. Awesome. I love 7, man. Jamie says, I only knew that Jaws time length because I saw so many videos about production stories. And you know what's so silly, Jamie, is I do too. Like I've watched the E True Hollywood. I think it's E True Hollywood. I've seen countless documentaries. The shark is not working. The shark is, you know what I'm talking about? Like the whole production fiascos on the set. But I forgot the runtime about how much was cut out and stuff. Oh, God. Kids, get out of there. Run. Megan, do the right thing. Distract them. Them kids don't need to get eaten by Jason. What am I saying? Eaten by Jason. Killed by Jason. Jason's not going to eat them. Look at Tom Matthews doing the right thing. And I'm just surprised Jason let her go. Like, he wants him. He wants revenge on Tommy. You know, a lot of people say that they love, some of their favorite characters are Tommy Jarvis because it's like there is that thread line of, you know, the battle between Jason. Even with 5, you know, because even though it's Roy, it's Jason that haunts Tommy in 5. So there's like that threading of Jason wanting to get revenge on the one person who got the better of him. Like I said, guys, I think this is a great closer. I really do. Why didn't they bring Tommy Jarvis back in 7 through 9? I don't know. That's a good question. I think they just went for something different. It's hard to say. It's funny. Everybody nowadays, when you get interviewed, they were like, if you could have done another Friday, would you? Oh, they asked me to, and I said no. I wish I would have. It's like everybody turned it down back in the day, and they didn't want to do anymore. Now they look back and they're like, oh, I should have done more. You know, even the Jasons all say the same thing. What's up? Chris, what's up, man? Outside of Jason, Tommy Jarvis is my favorite character. Yeah. Jamie, I think that's true. I think it really is like the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. You know. All right, here's Tommy pouring the gas. Like I said, guys, I think this is a great final scene. That is a big rock. I don't know how he's going to get that thing out of the boat. because that thing is massive. I need to find that jacket at Walmart. I've been looking for that kind of denim jacket. You know. And Fire looks good on Blu-ray. I mean, this transfer, like, I don't know how it looks on the TV, but here, I'm telling you, it looks fantastic. Love this scene, guys. Jason's going to pop up any minute now. And I think this was done in a swimming pool, believe it or not. Oh, boy. Oh, my. Fight him. Fight him. What's everybody saying? Adam Marcus wanted to bring back Tommy for Jason Go to Hell, but of course that's Paramount property. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Anthony, that's a shame because I remember seeing a jacket like that at Walmart. I love getting clothing from horror movies of characters that I love. I just love that. Am I weird for doing that? Like that jacket, that leather jacket, the denim jacket with like the fur lining. I want that so bad. Here comes Jason coming back, guys, on fire. Fight him, fight him, fight him. Get him down. All right, the boat's breaking. Look at that. Welcome to Camp Blood sign. I love it. Jason's gotten hung. All right, Tommy, you got to get out of there, man. You got to get out of there, Tommy. $31 people in here. This is amazing, guys. If you can give the stream a like if you have not, that would be great. I would very much appreciate it. Look at this scene underwater. I love this stuff. Some of the best. Jason got him. Oh, man. Go get him. Go get him. My dad had a jacket just like that and gave it to my sister. Oh, John. I had the Return of the Living Dead 2 print shirt. I was 8. That's awesome. It is a good Blu-ray, though, Austin, the Crystal Lake Memories. It's so good. and that's true, Crystal Lake Counselor. It's just, but like every Jason really just changed looks every movie because, you know, just it was the human element of new makeup being done. Oh, God. There's Jason again underwater. God, it's creepy stuff underwater. Anything underwater creeps me out. Come on, get out of there. Come on. She's going to start the engine right here. This is a good shot right here. Come on, turn it on. Come on, girl, crank the thing. Come on. I'd be pulling like a son of a gun. Get him. Watch out, Jason. Oh! Look at his eye right there. Oh, man. What a great shot. What a great shot. Oh, man, that's disgusting. Get him out of there. Oh, Austin, don't be selling your VHS tapes. Chris Lake says, would Dee Wallace make a good Pamela Voorhees? I could see that if she needed to do that. That's a good point, Heartbreaker. I do like the look of Jason and Jason Goes to Hell. Here we go, guys. The most amazing ending right here. You guys ready? The final shot of Jason. We're gonna appreciate this together. Come on, wake him up. Come on. Oh, here he goes. He was down for a good while, you know. Do I get freaked out by large aquarium facilities? Not necessarily. I just don't like being in deep, dark water. I can be in crystal clear water, like when I went to Cancun and went on the beaches there, it was really clear. That's fine. But dark, deep water, no, can't do it. I like the movie Crawl, DY. I do. I like that movie a lot. So isn't the boat propeller damage on the left side but was flipped in four? I don't know, Baldy. It was kind of hard to tell the way it happens because once it hits them, like the bubbles and stuff. Here's the best shot, guys. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy this shot. Amazing ending to this movie. Watch the eye. God, that's creepy. Here we go. God, that's creepy. Oh my God. Friday the 13th, part 6, guys. What do y'all think? Let me get a thumbs up in the chat for Friday the 13th, part 6, with one of the greatest songs to end the movie. Wow. Man, oh man. I freaking love it. What do you guys think? Friday the 13th, part 6. Did you guys have a good time tonight? Friday the 13th, part 6? I had a great time. Did you guys have a good time? Man, that was amazing. That was amazing. God. Look at everybody throwing up horns. This is amazing. They're still coming in. Buddy's back. He's the man behind the mask. I love it. Went by too fast. God, I love you guys. Friday the 13th, part 6, Jason Lives. Baldy Jack had a terrible time. No, you didn't. You had a good time. Horror Nerd had a great time. Guys, we're going to end it here. We're going to end it here. Friday the 13th, part 6, Jason Lives. What an experience. What a fun movie. What a great time. You guys are amazing. We're going to end you with my Friday the 13th, part 6 bust. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. You have a great night. And believe me when I say that Jason